Get started. All right. Um, I uploaded notes related to representation on Moodle the day before yesterday. I also uploaded the recording of my last lectures. Those of you who missed the lecture for any reason, please see the recording and please read the notes. For reading the note, that are almost 76 pages long notes. That is a document that is 76 pages long, and I wrote a comment with the notes that students may only read first 15 to 20 pages to develop an understanding about the idea of representation. However, if you want to read the notes in entirety, you can do that too. But please keep this idea in your mind that since these notes are ingrained in other philosophical works, at some time, at some points, it may be possible that uh, it is possible that some of the parts of the notes do not make any sense, and that's okay. That's perfectly okay. That's where you can ask me. You can call me, or you can write me a message or an email, whatever works for you. With that, I also want to tell you that since Stuart Hall in his notes, in his writing, is pulling ideas from many scholars, like I said in my last class, he's pulling ideas, he's drawing upon ideas discussed by Foucault, Michel Foucault. He's building upon ideas discussed by Saussure, Saussure, the person who came up with the idea of signifier and signified in language. And then he's building upon ideas by Derrida, many other scholars. So it might be a bit hard for you to make sense, but that's okay. If just read it like a novel, a story, and try to make sense of the components that are given there. At this stage, I think if you develop a basic understanding of what is given, a basic level understanding, that is sufficient. um, what I would like you to do related to the notes on representation is to come up with examples, uh, where actually my purpose here is to enable you to be creative, to think critically, and to apply your knowledge to Pakistani media. And that's what we will be doing here. Um, Another thing is that, by the way, Stuart Hall was from Jamaica. He was a person of color. He was a non-white scholar, non-white person. And he's a great inspiration for me. And I think our work has a value. Our work has a value in the sense that we scholars study and critically analyze things to make this world a better place. This is what we do. Uh, you may be familiar with names such as Noam Chomsky, such as Edward Said, such as Iqbal Ahmed from Pakistan. Now, especially Chomsky is a Jewish person. He is Jewish, and he is very vocal and vociferous uh, about issues related to Palestine. We know that what is happening in Palestine nowadays. And similarly, Edward Said, a great scholar of his time, he was a Palestinian, and he wrote such strong, solid books that his books made America's Ivy League universities such as Harvard, Princeton, and Yale. So his books made these universities revise their syllabi for Near Eastern studies, Middle Eastern studies. So such is the power of work. Similarly, you may have watched any video of Chomsky, and you may know that how strong and powerful his voice is. Not only that, many other scholars, there are many tons of other scholars who write in Pakistani media. Their columns appear in Pakistani media, in Pakistani newspapers, and they are strong, bold voices. Asim Sajjad Akhtar is an example. He teaches international relations, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's in the Department of Pakistan Studies at Quaid-e-Azam University in Islamabad. Faisal Bari, he's the professor of economics at LUMS, Lahore University of Management Sciences. Noman Ahmed is another writer who writes from Karachi, and he teaches at NED, which is an engineering university in Karachi. And then there are many other scholars who are contributing in newspapers, and they are bringing issues of social and political economic importance to public attention. So what I'm trying to say here is that what we do has a value. Never think about this idea that our work comparatively is less significant. I mean, as compared to people who work in pure sciences, or as compared to people who are in let's say physics, chemistry, biology. Yes, people who are in pure sciences, they they discover things, they invent things, and in a way they are also helping this world to be a better place. So those scientists who are currently working on finding a solution for COVID-19, of course they are working toward making the world a better place for human beings. And we do the same. Social scientists, people from arts and humanities, they also do the same thing. We work to make this place a just, fair, and equitable planet for everyone. This is what we do. And of course, media, we have talked about this idea many times before. Media plays a strongest role nowadays for disseminating ideas, for disseminating stereotypes, for disseminating myths, beliefs, ideologies, and all of that. And all of this is the debate related to media, culture, and society. About the idea of representation, I have told you that develop a basic sense of the ideas related to representation and ideas related to stereotypes, and then find examples, relevant examples. For your recorded presentation, I'm going to give you a question which is very similar to the question that I am discussing right now. So develop ideas related to, sorry, not develop ideas, find examples related to stereotypes in Pakistani media. Now, to begin with this, I am going to show you some examples that I have found myself on Pakistani media, and I think they are worth sharing. All right. Do you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you see that this Dawn's page, dawn.com?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you see
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
All right. Now, this was an article which appeared in February, which appeared on February the 3rd, 2020. And okay, this article was written by this writer, Afia S. Zia. Her full name is Afia Shehrbano Zia. Is anyone familiar with this writer? Afia Shehrbano Zia. Is anyone familiar? किसी ने इस राइटर का नाम पहले सुना है या पढ़ा है या इससे रिलेटेड कोई
Ma'am,
चीज?
I think I read one of her articles before. I'm not sure, but I think I've read her.
ठीक है. Okay, let me tell you that whenever it comes to the discussion of feminism in Pakistan, I believe many of you, when you will get to the thesis writing stage, and some of you are still writing your thesis, many students choose feminism to study feminism for their research. One of the strongest feminist scholars in Pakistan is Afia Shehrbano Zia. Afia Shehrbano Zia is a very important name when it comes to the discussion of feminism in Pakistan. And her articles, she did her PhD from University of Toronto, and her book, if I am not mistaken, her book was published by Routledge. And she's famous for her book. I'm going to write its title in the chat box. Faith and Feminism in Pakistan, a beautifully written book that describes the situation of the prevalent religiosity in Pakistan, and also how women folks, how that affects feminist issues in Pakistan. A wonderful analysis. The book was based on her doctoral dissertation, which was later transformed into a book, of course, and was published by Routledge. So this is a brief introduction of Afia Shehrbano Zia. Her writings are very powerful, very, very powerful, and her articles appear in Dawn and The News occasionally. Now, soon after the release of the drama serial, a famous drama serial on AROI, Mere Paas Tum Ho, Afia Shehrbano Zia wrote a very strong critique uh, on Mere Paas Tum Ho, a very solid critique, and this is one of the examples. You see, this is Afia Shehr, at the bottom of the page. Dawn has given a brief introduction of Afia Shehrbano Zia, and they have written, Dr. Afia Shehrbano Zia is a feminist scholar, activist, and author of Faith and Feminism in Pakistan, Religious Agency or Secular Autonomy. Her book came out quite recently in 2018. She can be reached at afiazia@yahoo.com. This is her email address. So this is a very powerful critique that she wrote on Mere Paas Tum Ho. Although several writers wrote critiques on Mere Paas Tum Ho in Dawn and in The News as well. However, this one was a really solid one that I have chosen, and I would like to read some parts of it to you, especially this first paragraph. So she says the debates around the popular drama serial Mere Paas Tum Ho reflect the unresolved place of art, film, and culture in Pakistan, especially on the themes of gender roles, sexuality, piety, and modesty. Now, this was the very first, and then she critiques cultural forms how cultural forms are influential and what Pakistani media is doing, and then she gives examples from films and then literature. Very powerful critique, and this critique of Afia Shehrbano Zia is completely apt here. It is completely relevant to our discussion related to media, culture, and society. It is also completely relevant to our discussion related to issues of representation and issues of uh, stereotypes. So this article is a very solid example. By the way, I chose two articles for you. I will save a PDF copy of this article and upload it on Moodle in the folder of representation for you to read it in detail. Please read it in detail, and for your recorded presentations, please try to come up with the same sort of examples that I am setting an example here for you to work on your midterm recorded presentation, which will be of 25 marks now. All right, this was one example that I wanted to share. With that, I have another example here to share with you. Let me open it up. All right, now do you see this example? This is from Herald, a publication by Dawn. Do you see this page on my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, who is familiar with this name, Faryal Gohar? Famous TV actor. I believe you all know her. She used to be an artist for Pakistani drama serials, Faryal Gohar. Are you all familiar with her?
Yes, ma'am.
No? Let me pull up her picture then. Fatima Nimra Arooj, you are not familiar with Faryal Gohar? No one is?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let me now share my screen with you. And all right, these are some of her images. She's aunt of Savera Nadeem, a famous Pakistani actor. And now you see her pictures on the screen. Maybe you can recall. She used to work in Pakistani dramas. Faryal Gohar. All right, but you can you can search her up after the class. Now, the article that I was just showing you, let me share my screen with you one more time. All right. This article was written by Faryal Gohar, famous Pakistani artist, Pakistani actor. And the title of her essay is Daily Soaps Lacking Sanity. Now, Faryal Gohar is one of the solid names who have written really good critiques on Pakistani dramas. Pakistani dramas, they are full of issues of representation. They are full of issues of um, stereotypes and misrepresentation, and sometimes even underrepresentation. This woman actually writes a strong critique on Pakistani dramas, and I found this on Herald. Herald was a magazine, a monthly magazine published by Dawn. But they don't publish it anymore. The last issue came out in 2019. So this was published in 2019, May 2019, and I would like to read only a few lines from here. Especially here. Okay, she writes, apparently there is no need to consider the implausibility of certain events or to reconsider the retrogressive nature of certain cultural notions that reinforce already existing values that are neither just nor desirable. So she's talking about the idea that what media does in Pakistan, especially media related to Pakistani dramas, they reinforce already existing values, already existing stereotypes. What is the meaning of reinforcing? Reinforce means to strengthen something, to buttress something. So she is claiming that Pakistani media, they reinforce already existing values. Let us begin with the addressing the issue of sanity and its lack thereof. In the soaps dramas, more than just a few appear to base their drama on the madness of the potential heroine. This can be an unwed young woman, a married young woman, a childless young woman, or a recently divorced young woman. The common factor shared by this rich variety of characters is that they are deeply, irrevertibly unhappy, and not to overstate this, they are young. And again, a very strong critique, very powerful critique by Faryal Gohar. I think I will upload these two articles on Moodle for you to get some examples. Read them and use them as an example to work on yours. Um, Anyways, these were two examples that I wanted to share. I already said that I will share these examples with you. Now, let's get started with the presentations. Do you have any question at this stage before I start presentations? Any question? Or any idea or any thought? Anything that you want to share? All right, now let's begin with our remaining presentations. Rakshan, I request you to please join on time for my next class. Okay, you are late for almost every class. So please try to avoid this next time. And same is the case with Ayan.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, please, you should be on time. Please join the class at 11 sharp next time. And same is for Ayan Babar. I don't see him here today. That's okay. Ushna, are you ready for, okay, today I will ask Ushna and Rakshan to present. And like I said in my last class, that the rest of our presentations now will be on the issue of representation. I gave you the question that from Pakistani media, find examples related to misrepresentation or underrepresentation or stereotypes. And I explained all these concepts very clearly in my last class. So let's get started. Who is going first? Rakshan or Ushna?
Ma'am, can I send it on?
Your voice is breaking, Rakshan. Say it again. Okay, my internet connection isn't.
Hello.
I'm going to turn off my video. Rakshan, what did you say?
Ma'am, can I present it on the next class?
Well, why not today? I asked
Ma'am,
the rest of the students to present today. Well, then if you don't present in next class, no more presentations.
sure, ma'am. Okay.
You have to present today. Ji, Usna, how about you? Mahnoor,
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. Hello,
Ji,
can you hear me?
Ji, yes, I can.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Ma'am, I have examples of stereotypes and misrepresentation.
ठीक है.
Stereotype की example, ma'am, ads की है, Pakistani ads की. That women are featured in almost all washing powder, cooking oil, toilet cleaner, and dishwashing ads, as women should be the only ones responsible for household chores like doing laundry and dishes, etc. A person watching these ads associates these household chores with women, reinforcing the pre-existing categorizations of female chores and gender stereotypes that have deep cultural roots. Ma'am, if you remember, एक ad था जिसमें वो एक लड़की जो है वो किसी होटल की मैनेजमेंट में होती है. वहाँ पे एक मतलब फैमिली आती है डिनर के लिए, तो जब वो मतलब उसकी स्टेन उसकी लड़के की शर्ट पे स्टेन गिर जाता है, और जब मतलब उसकी जो मदर है वो काफी उस चीज को लेके होती है डिस्टर्ब, तो वो जब लड़की आती है और उसको वो एक वॉशिंग पाउडर का वो एड मतलब उसका रेफरेंस देती है कि इससे अगर वॉश करेंगे तो आपके कपड़े जो है वो बिल्कुल नए जैसे हो जाएंगे. तो उस मोमेंट में वो जो औरत है वो उसको अपनी डॉटर इन लॉ बना लेती है.
Yeah. I think that's a very good example.
मुझे
जी.
जी उसके अलावा मैम मिसरिप्रेजेंटेशन में मेरे पास एग्जांपल है. एक वो सीरीज था, पाकिस्तानी सीरीज चुड़ैल्स.
हाँ.
उसमें ये था मैम कि वहाँ पे एक स्पेसिफिक सीन था. वो बेसिकली उन्होंने कराची में सीरीज जो था वो शूट किया हुआ था. उसमें ये सीन था कि वहाँ पे एक बज़ाहिर एक सैलून होता जो है वहाँ पे इलीगली जो है वो बच्चे अबॉर्ट किए जा रहे होते हैं. तो उसकी मिसरिप्रेजेंटेशन की मेरे पास सबसे यही अच्छी एग्जांपल थी, क्योंकि इन माय ओपिनियन मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इस तरह के काम इलीगली जो है वो पाकिस्तान में होते हैं, और जब वो चीज़ें होती हैं तो आपकी मूवीज में और ड्रामास वगैरह में वही चीज़ें दिखाई जाती हैं.
ठीक है. उष्णा, are you done with it?
यस मैम.
Shabash. I'm glad that you came up with very good examples, and I'm glad that you actually geared up your brain to think about the concepts that we discussed in our last class. I especially like your example related to the presentation of stereotypes in Pakistani advertisements, and I think you are quite right in your observation that in advertisements that are related to laundry detergents or dishwashing detergents or household chores, they emphasize, they show women as primary caregivers, as the one who is responsible for doing all the chores and everything. I think that's a very good example, and that's a very good judgment as well. About the Chudails, I haven't watched the drama myself. I know that was a very controversial production, but I do know that the drama became famous because it was highlighting some important and really stark issues related to women folks. But I really I appreciate you, for example, for bringing this example related to stereotypes. And you said that your example related to Chudails is related to the idea of misrepresentation. Is that correct?
Yes ma'am.
Achha, I am not in a position to speak about that judgment because I haven't seen that drama myself. But thank you for your presentation. It was very interesting. I have graded.
Ma'am, I can share the clip with you.
I think you can share that separately with me via Google Drive in my email.
Yes.
Yeah, but in the class time, let other students present. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Ashna.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let Maham Fatima present next. Maham. Rakshan, after Maham, I'll ask you to present.
Okay, I'm Maham Fatma, and today I'm going to present an example of stereotypes portrayed by Pakistani social media, electronic media. Though electronic media is teeming with stories of cliché characters and stereotypic portrayals, Pakistani media also contributes its fair share in the counts. Pakistani media covers it all. A particular stereotype that can be seen quite frequently and is the most noticeable stereotypical household wife who is bullied and traumatized by her in-laws. Although there are many numerous examples of this stereotype, the example I am going to quote is of a drama Mera Dil Mera Dushman. Yasir Nawaz and Alize Shah in Mera Dil Mera Dushman was also a regressive tale of a young woman forcefully married to a much older man for some money. Her ailing mother could not save her from the tactics of her sister-in-law. She suffers throughout her marriage life at the hands of her husband and in-laws. She accepted it as her fate and never complains. Her accepting the hardships and constant bullying from her in-laws and never complaining really sets an unhealthy example for the viewers. This normalizes the domestic atrocities faced by wives in their new homes. Furthermore, the submissive behavior of the wives with their husbands gives an adverse perception of toxic masculinity to the male viewers. The effects of this type of portrayals can be seen such that Pakistani people really enjoy the dramas where the wife suffers at the hands of her in-laws. That is why there are so many of these dramas. In addition to this, these stereotypes are so deep-rooted and normalized that the people don't really want these to go from their media. However, it should be noted that the purpose of these stereotypic dramas of domestically abused housewives are to raise awareness and to educate the people for the better. But nevertheless, it instills its negative aspects anyways, even if the intentions are good. Thank you.
Shabash, Maham, thank you. I haven't seen that drama. Where was it broadcast?
मैम ARY पे मेरा दिल मेरा दुश्मन मैम अब ये ऑन एयर नहीं है हो चुका हुआ है
अच्छा चले thank you for your example. Well, I'm glad that you have actually started working on the idea of finding stereotypes and especially ideas related to underrepresentation and misrepresentation. I believe it will help you when you will be working toward your midterm recorded presentation. Thank you, Maham.
Thank you.
And is your mother better now?
Yes, ma'am. Allah ka shukar hai. She is better now.
Rakshan, you will present now, and after Rakshan, I'll ask Uzair. Hassan has already presented. Muhammad Ali, better, did you present? And did you present in the first class? Muhammad Ali.
No, ma'am, I haven't presented yet.
You have not presented yet? Okay, then let's take Rakshan and then Uzair and then Muhammad Ali, and then I'll be done. Okay, Ji Rakshan, go ahead.
मैंने तो मंडे को कहा था कि मंडे को प्रेजेंट कर दूंगा.
क्यों? ऐसा क्या हो गया कि आपने मंडे को प्रेजेंट करना है?
मैंने तैयारी नहीं की थी. I was busy, तो कुछ उस वजह से मैं नहीं कर पाया.
You told me last time that you are not prepared, and I give you 5 days to prepare. Well, those students who are still left, I won't do their presentations. Like I know Ayan, I told him last time he was supposed to present today. I mean, this is the 5th day we are doing presentations. You didn't get time to present in 5 days. So there is no way you can present now. Ji Uzair. Uzair. Is Uzair here? Well, he was here just a minute ago. All right, Muhammad Ali, you are the last bit, and then I'll end the meeting, and we will meet on Monday then. Ji, Muhammad Ali.
Yes, ma'am.
Ji beta, your presentation. Are you with us, Ali? Ali, are you with us? Can anyone hear him? Can anyone hear
No,
Muhammad?
ma'am.
No, no,
मैम
ma'am.
उसके इंटरनेट कनेक्शन में प्रॉब्लम है. He's connecting again.
Okay, I can wait for 5 more minutes if he doesn't show up. Apparently his internet was fine during the whole session. He joined at 11 and I have been seeing him for past 35 minutes. His internet wasn't bad. And now when I ask him to present, all of a sudden his internet has gone bad. I don't understand this. Well, I'm waiting for 5 minutes. If he doesn't come, then I'll end the session and no more presentations now. Acha, bache, soon after I end the session, I will upload these 2 articles that were published in Dawn and Herald. I will upload those articles on Moodle, okay? And I have already given you an idea that what kind of midterm recorded presentation question you will get on Friday. On Friday, I will give you the question, okay? And then you will have time until next Tuesday. You will get the whole weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday as well, and then Tuesday midnight. By Tuesday, which means I will give you 4 days to come up with a really good, solid idea, prepare your recorded 3 minutes maximum, 3 minutes long recorded presentation, and then upload it on Moodle. For that, I will also ask you to come up with a PowerPoint presentation, and also it is highly recommended that if your picture also appears on the screen. There are still many students in the class whom I do not know by face. Like I know them by name, but I do not know them by face. And the reason is most of those students keep their cameras off. So, but for this midterm recorded presentation, it is only meant for me. You will upload it on Moodle, which means only I'll be able to download it and I'll be able to see it. It's totally safe if your camera is on and everything. So you shouldn't have any concerns about that. My time is also running out for this class. Only 5 minutes.
मैम वीडियो ऑन करना जरूरी है उसमें रिकॉर्डेड प्रेजेंटेशन में या पिक्चर्स भी चल सकती है?
It's recommended if you turn on your video. It is a recorded presentation and that is meant only for me. Ji Fatima.
Okay.
Ji Fatima.
Ma'am, what will be the topics for the recorded presentation?
Topic? Are you asking topic, Fatma?
Yes.
But the topic will be related to representation and I will give you the question on Friday. Okay? And for this,
okay.
For this, I highly encourage you to read the notes, to go over the notes that I have uploaded on Moodle. Not only notes, but also these 2 articles that I just showed, because I'll also upload them on Moodle. Go over them, and because that will help you think about your own example related to representation. So the topic for which I will give you the question will be related to representation, and there can be a small question as well that can be related to the content that we have covered so far. We will talk about this at length on Monday, okay, inshallah. And yeah, the questions you will get on Friday 28th, और submission आपने Tuesday को करवानी है Moodle पर.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Salanji, I have only 4 minutes left. Anything else? Looks like Ali is not coming back. Anything else? एक minute. Somebody appeared. Ali has appeared. Ji. Ji, Assalamu alaikum Ali. Can you hear me?
Hello, ma'am.
Ji, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Fluctuation का issue आया था, नेट बिल्कुल एकदम से ऑफ हो गया था सारा कुछ. I'm sorry.
20 minutes are left. आप please जल्दी से present कर लें because I don't want you to lose marks. It's good. I was only waiting for you.
मैम जियो पे ड्रामा आया था खराब की थी मोहब्बत के ऊपर कि जो लड़का है लड़की होते हैं आपस में वैसे बात कर रहे होते हैं बट लड़का जो समझता है ही इज लाइक वो उससे प्यार करता है और लड़की उससे प्यार नहीं करती बट ये और फ्रेंडशिप होती है बस उसकी साइड से और उसकी पर मिस इंटरप्रिटेशन करके उन्होंने एक ड्रामा पूरा बिल्डअप किया है जियो पे ऑन एयर हुआ था खुदा मोहब्बत के नाम पे.
How is that related to stereotypes?
मैम डिफरेंट स्टीरियोटाइप्स के लोग होते हैं ना लाइक अगर आप लड़कों में भी देखें तो लड़कों में भी अगर आप देखें मैम डिफरेंट होते हैं उनकी सोचें डिफरेंट होती हैं कुछ होते हैं जो लाइक आजकल सोसाइटी में देखा जाए तो मैक्सिमम जो लड़के हैं वो बदनाम हुए होते हैं कि हर तरह क्या कहते हैं मतलब लड़कियां सब अगर बंदा कोई अप्रोच भी करे आगे से बुरा मीनिंग लेते हैं कि इस तरह मतलब ड्रामों में जो मीडिया ने जो एक आपको इंटरप्रिटेशन दे दी लड़कों की कि वो गंदे होते हैं इस तरह होते हैं तो हमारे एक जो लाइक एग्जांपल लेने जो मतलब रियल लाइफ है उसमें भी वो इम्प्लीमेंट होता है सब कुछ कि लड़के हैं ही ऐसे और एक पक्का स्टीरियोटाइप बन गया कि लड़के होते ही ऐसे हैं उनको बात भी कर लो तो ऐसे हो जाता है मतलब एक स्टीरियोटाइप बन गया उसके ऊपर पक्का.
Acha, bacha, there is one thing. Since you are, through this example, you are presenting a scholarly topic, so you should present it in a way that sounds scholarly, first of all. And this is not for Muhammad Ali, this is for everyone. So in your presentation, especially for your recorded presentation, you need to be eloquent. This should be, I mean, whatever you say, it should be very eloquently presented. And what Ali has just presented, it seems to me that Ali wasn't prepared, because Ali, you didn't make any relevancy of your example with the idea of stereotype, and your example was also not very coherent. So you were not prepared the way you should have been. But I am not expecting you to do the same during the recorded presentation, and this is for everyone. The time has ended now. I'll end the session. I am going to upload the articles on Moodle right now. Please take a look at them. They will help you prepare for your recorded for your midterm exam. Okay? All right. Thank you and goodbye. I'll see you all on Monday.